Every year, there are a lot of expected pregnancy occur, and a lot of women get hurt more than everyone else. However, in a lot of countries, women cannot get access to safe and legal abortion due to like people against them, such as like they're thinking they're killing the life. Hi, I'm Jerry. I'm the cardiologist intern at Toronto General Hospital. Today I'm going to talk about the pregnancy abortion legalizing in the worldwide. Well, before I start to talk about legalizing abortion, let's talk about some background about the abortion. So, in the medical field, the abortion can classify into two different methods. The number one method can be using the medicine in order to do the abortion, and we usually use the RW486 in addition to progesterone. What exactly actually did? Well, in the medical term, we say that it actually shedded the uterus wall and let the fetus come out. Well, let me give you another way, like make you easier to understand it. Another way to say is that in order to just let the it's sort of like you flushing out, you put all the water in there and let everything flush out. So that's sort of like one kind of analogy so the fetus can come out. Well, the second method is using the surgical way. The surgical way usually occur after 8 to 12 weeks. And what we exactly did is because the fetus become too big, and we need to remove by surgically. Alright, then let me talk about some of my personal experience too. So when I work at Toronto General Hospital, I've seen a lot of cases of abortion actually. And majority of them, what I see initially, they're like, oh my god, they're killing the life. They're just like do the abortion and everything. Because when we do a surgical, we can feel like the pain and everything. Also, at the same time, we're like, we need to cut the fetus like to little tiny pieces in order to take it out. That makes us feel hurt a lot. However, after I understand what's going on what situation happened on the woman, it makes me to understand, wow, okay, that's maybe not exactly what I'm thinking. That actually blew my mind. Then that's why I gotta talk about today. So let's talk about the legalizing abortion today. So, well, some of the disadvantage for the woman actually. So even there's a lot of countries permitted to do abortion, women often have severe limited places to access a safe abortion service due to lack of the proper regulation and health service. And we can see and there's sometimes in the worst scenario, it suffers serious death consequences. But what exactly is it actually because you do abortion? Or it actually the environment doesn't support you and causing you leading to other diseases such as infection, something like that. So it becomes like you get sick, but you have no place to help you at all. And abortion is illegal and safe in a lot of countries. Women are forced to carry unwanted pregnancy and suffer serious health consequences. For example, like mental issue. Why is like a mental issue? Like imagine that you have carried the baby that you don't want it for 9 months. It's like a toy, Think about you're like a kid now. You're a kid. Your parents got you a toy that you don't want to, and you start to like, okay, it's not that bad, but I don't really interested. So it starts giving some mental issue because that thing will stay with you for a long, long time. And after that long time, you start to be like, okay, never mind. The kid will start to develop some issue too because you're not taking well enough. At the same time, the woman will get into some mental issue too. So this is a reason why legalizing reasonable abortion can protect a woman's human rights. This is the first point I'm gonna talk about. Second point I want to talk about is improve the healthiness. The third one I want to talk about is providing the proper and safe abortion service. All right, let's talk about the protecting the woman rights first. So human rights is actually one of the most important and basic in the world, right? And sometimes unexpected things can occur in a woman. For example, when a woman get raped, and since she's a victim, but she needs to carry the child, well, that doesn't make any sense, right? After you understand what exactly going on that happened on a woman, you start to understand, okay, the legalizing abortion is actually something that's necessary. Well, and actually, she should have the right to decide she should remove or not because she's a victim, right? So legalizing abortion gives a woman to decide whether she can take the kid or not. Also, the kid may be not happy, right? I talked about before, the kid may be not happy because the mom is not prepared giving him or her a proper education and care. And this is important for a woman, right? That also is important for the society too in the future. Alright, so what we can see here is it gives her a decision, right? If an abortion is illegal, what tragedy can happen after? It might can happen, the kid actually didn't have proper education, becomes a criminal. Right? That could be a possibility because it's not enough care agency. Alright, the second one to talk about is improve the woman healthiness. You will be like, but in the short term, it actually hurt a lot. What I heard, like do abortion is actually hurt a lot. Yeah, that's true actually. So that's why it's emphasize long term. Why? The short term, yeah, the abortion is really painful. The woman needs to go through for approximately 1 month suffering, everything, the bleeding, everything. It's painful. And I've seen a lot in Toronto General Hospital. And, however, what we see in the long term, it actually help a lot. So let me give you another example. So when another unexpected pregnancy occur, woman will suffer 9 months again, because that's number one. You will feel hurt a lot. Pregnancy is not easy for sure, right? For a lot of women. So it's like, although the terminated pregnancy is not a good affecting, however, this legalized abortion leads to a good health benefit towards a woman, such as like a mental issue, right? Because like mentally, it actually helping a lot to the kid, and also to the woman, mainly to the woman, because she did abortion, right? So although it's not good, but the benefit is still greater than the short-term effects, okay? In the general long term, also to the society too, right? So both things actually the good thing about it. Alright, so another thing I want to talk about is giving a proper and safe abortion places. So, why I talk about this, you'll be like, how does this relate to legalizing abortion? Well, legalizing abortion can set up a law from like the United Nations or WHO, the World Health Organization, right? So, what you actually found surprising is that approximately 30% of maternal deaths worldwide are due to unsafe abortion. Well, that's something really huge, right? It's like, 68,000, 78,000 women are die every year because of unsafe abortion service. Well, this is something pretty critical things that we gotta talk about, because like dealing with unsafe abortion is something that costing life now, and in order to giving the best things for a woman, we need to provide some proper, clean abortion service toward them. So let's talk about it. So it's like do the surgery at this dirty place. It's easy to get infection. Infection, you start to get like organ failure, then you start to do towards your death. So very easily to that. Giving a worldwide legalized abortion can give a proper and safe place for women, leading less chance for causing women deaths. That's actually the main key thing what we were talking about. Alright, lastly, I want to talk about my personal experience actually again. So before I talk about, I saw a lot of abortion in the hospital, and dealing with a lot of situation like, oh my God, I need to give this woman a pill, something like that, to do abortion. I give an example. So I'm dealing with like 20 years old woman that that are in university that are in university. So what initially I don't know is that she wants to do abortion. She has carried a child approximately around 8 months actually, which is in the last stage before she give labor actually, which I'm shocking that what the first idea I'm thinking about is that why don't you come when you're in 4 or 5 weeks, like just immediately when you know you're pregnant? Why you wait until you get to 8 months? So this is something that another thing I gotta talk about is that the timing of doing abortion. If you really don't understand what happened to a woman, don't assume something first. And this is what the society happened now is that the society always think that the woman doesn't want to take care of the kid, therefore they should do abortion. She needs to kill a life because it make her easy. Well, not necessary. Okay, we'll talk about this now. So that woman apparently the father, well, the father actually is the criminal actually. So after they talk about dealing with initially the father wants to take care of the kid. In the end, he doesn't want to. He actually runs to other country. So that makes her decide why I'm keeping why I'm keeping the kid actually. So she decided to do the abortion in the last in the last stage. In Canada, the abortion is still legalizing now. It won't most likely, even though we heard there's a lot of like sound that want to become illegal for that. However, it's still mostly still will be legalizing. When I do the surgery for her with my PI, the principal investigator, we actually find that okay, that story actually is really reasonable for her to do abortion. That changed my mind because initially I think it's a really bad thing to do abortion in medical field speaking because you do everything to the fetus, it feel pain a lot. However, after I heard the woman side explaining all the situation, it makes me understand that it is very necessary to do the abortion. Well, if with a reasonable reason. All right. So let me give you another conclusion now for everything now. Legalizing abortion is critical for women's rights again, right? And also for healthiness, and also providing the woman have a better lifestyle and rights. In order to provide a lifestyle and rights, we need to stand up to World Health Organization (WHO) to take it more seriously on this situation and prepare a new law to protect women's right on the abortion. All right, that's for me for everything today. Thank you.